students, welcome to virtual class of Municipal Corporation of Greater Mumbai Education Department. I am Mrs. Akshata Kale and today we will learn maths. Come on students, let us move to the chapter. Subject is maths of standard 3rd and the unit is measurements. Students, today we are going to learn about volume and capacity. This is the third lecture on measurement. We have studied about the length in the first lecture of measurement, and in the second lecture we studied about the weight or mass. So this is the third lecture and we are going to study about the volume and capacity. We will take a quick recap of the last lectures. First one, that is measurement, that we studied about the length, correct? Now we measure the length of a material or of an object by using ruler or measuring tape, isn't it? We get the ruler of different measures like 15 centimeter and 30 centimeter, okay? And we get different types of tapes, and meter and centimeter are the units. Here 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter, and meter we denote by m and centimeter by cm, isn't it? Measurement of mass or weight. Okay, here we use balance scale, see, of different types, that is electrical and digital balance we use to measure the weight or mass of an object, right? And we use standard weights of different measures to measure the things, isn't it? This all we studied in detail in the last lecture. And the standard unit is kilogram or gram, right? Here 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 gram, and kilogram is written as kg in short form and gram in g. Okay. Now students, we will move to today's portion, that is volume and capacity. Liquids take the shape of the container. This we know, right? When we pour a liquid like milk, then water or juice or cold drinks, whatever, it takes the shape of the container, isn't it? Means liquid has no shape of its own. It takes the shape of the container, right? Students, you can see here a glass and a jug. Glass is smaller than jug, or jug is larger than glass, isn't it? Means jug can hold more water than a glass. Am I right? Okay. Now here we will compare that jug with the bucket. First we compared jug and glass. Glass is smaller than jug. Now we will compare here bucket and jug. Which is larger and which is smaller? Yes, bucket is larger than jug, isn't it? So that bucket can hold more water than a jug, right? Now see here, that bucket we have compared with the tank, syntax tank, correct? Now tank is larger than bucket, or bucket is smaller compared to tank. Means tank can hold more water compared to bucket. Means tank has a greater capacity than a bucket to hold water, isn't it? Now we will compare tank to other objects. Students, we can see here a well and that tank. Now tank is smaller compared to the well, isn't it? Means well has capacity to hold water of many tanks, isn't it? Well has the more capacity to hold water compared to the tank. Now see here, which one will you use to fill green color tub? I will show you a green color tub. Okay, we want to fill this with the help of water. Okay, now two things are there, means two objects are there, that is one bucket and a glass. Okay, which one you will use to fill this green color tub? Are you going to use bucket or are you going to use the glass? Yes. Yes, you are right. We are going to use bucket. Correct? Because the capacity of the bucket is more than the capacity of the glass. So we are going to use bucket to fill this green colored tub with the water. Right? Students, tell me, can we weigh water using balance scale or by ruler? See, this is a balance scale. Can we weigh water by using this or by this? No, we can't weigh the water by using the balance scale or by the ruler. We use balance scale to measure the weight or the mass of an object, and we use scale or ruler to measure the length of the object, isn't it? What is the reason behind? Students, here we will go through two pictures. Okay. The first one, that is a boy pouring water in the bucket with the help of a glass. Okay. In the second picture, a girl pouring a water in the bucket of the same size with the help of the pitcher. Pitcher means a container that the girl is holding. Okay. Now, in the boy's picture you can see here, this bucket became full when 40 glasses of water were poured into it. Means here boy filled the bucket pouring 40 glasses of water. Okay. Now what about this girl? This bucket became full with 10 pitchers of water. Means that girl poured 10 pitchers of water to fill that bucket, which has same size of that boy's bucket. Why it became like this? What is the reason behind? Can you tell me? Guess the answer. Yes, the reason behind this situation is pitchers. The size of the pitcher is more than the size of the glass, or pitcher is larger than glass, isn't it? Pitcher is larger than glass, or glass is smaller than the pitcher. right? Students, no matter who fills water in the bucket, it should measure the same. For that, we must use a standard measure. This is must, isn't it? We should get a standard measure to measure the things or to measure the liquids, isn't it? So, the government has decided the standard unit of measuring volume is liter. Got this? The standard unit of measuring volume is liter, and we write that one as L in the short form. Only small l we use. Okay. Here 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. You know about that one. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter, isn't it? And 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 grams. Like that only, here also 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. Okay, and we write liter as L and milliliter as ml. Okay, see, this is a measure of 1000 ml, means 1 liter. Okay, see, this is the measure of 500 ml, half liter. Okay, and see this is 200 ml capacity measure, and this is of 100 ml capacity. Got this, students? These are the standard measures we use to measure the liquid. Here we use small l to show liter and ml to tell about the milliliter. You know that milkmen use a measure of 1 liter or a half liter to distribute the milk. Correct? See this. You can see the measure of 1 liter in milkman's hand. Now measuring capacity. Okay, you know now we use measures of 1 liter, half liter to measure the liquids. Okay, now we will understand the meaning of capacity. What is the meaning of capacity? Here, capacity is a measure of how much space something takes up. Okay, I will tell you in detail. Observe this. This is a 1 liter bottle and this is a mug. Okay, now we will pour 1 liter water in the mug. See, the mug is full and it spilled out, isn't it? Then also we can see some more water in the water bottle. We know the capacity of the water bottle, that is 1 liter. Means we can say here the mug has less capacity than the bottle, isn't it? Here we can say the amount of liquid a container can hold is called its capacity. Got this, students? The amount of liquid a container can hold is called its capacity. We will study about capacity in detail. Okay. Now see this. This is a measure, correct, of 250 ml. What is the capacity of this measure or the jug? Yeah, it has 250 ml capacity. Okay. See this. This has the capacity of 500 ml. Okay. Observe this. This is larger than 500 ml means here it has the capacity of 750 ml liquid. See this. This is larger than 750 ml. You can see here this is of 1000 ml capacity. Got this, students? What is the meaning of capacity? Capacity is nothing but water holding. The maximum water holding is called as its capacity. Okay. Now 250 ml is nothing but a quarter liter and 500 ml is half liter. 750 ml, that is nothing but 3/4 liter, and 1000 ml is equal to 1 liter. Got this, students? We get milk, that is half liter milk, half liter bottle of that cold drinks, or 200 ml cold drinks we get, right? Now you can see here different measures. These are called as measuring cylinders. Okay. Now you can see here 50 ml. This is a 50 ml measuring cylinder. This is less than that one, that is 25 ml measuring cylinder. This is 10 ml. Okay. See this. So we use these all in the laboratories and also for to take the medicines. Now this is 100 ml. And this is 250 ml means quarter liter. This is 500 ml measuring cylinder, that is nothing but half liter. Got this, students? Now we will see some more. Capacity is the amount a container can hold. Capacity is the amount of liquid that a container can hold. Okay. See this. This you know, that is the measuring cylinder. Correct? This is the flask, measuring flask. Okay. Now see the capacity of measuring cylinder is, we can read here, that is 100 ml. Capacity is 100 ml. Capacity of the flask is 500 ml. You can see here. This is 100 ml maximum capacity and this is 500 ml. Can you see here 500 ml? That is the capacity. Okay. Now I will tell you about the volume. The volume of the cylinder is 90 ml. You can see here the liquid is up to 90 ml. That is volume of this liquid. Okay. See, this is volume of this liquid is 90 ml. And see, in this flask the volume of the liquid is up to here. That is, you can read here, that is 400 ml. See, this is volume of a liquid. That is volume. What we say? Volume. And the capacity is up to here. This is up to capacity. This much is empty here. 100 ml is empty. Got this, students? Again I will tell you. Capacity means the amount holding, means whatever the amount a container can hold, that is capacity, and the liquid up to what we have taken, that is volume of that liquid. Okay, that is the main difference between the volume and capacity. See here, this is a 1 liter jar. Okay, here this is also 1 liter cylinder, and you can see this is a smaller one, 5 ml, 10 ml, 15 ml and 20 ml. This we use for the medicine, correct? This we use to take the medicine. See, this is the capacity is 20 ml and volume is 15 ml. Got this, students? Is that clear? The difference between the capacity and the volume? Okay. Students, you can see here different measured cups. 1/4 cup, 1/3 cup, half cup, 3/4 cup and 1 cup. Means this is the maximum capacity that the cup can hold. Here you can see this is a 1/4 cup, means quarter cup. When we use liquid in this, then it measures 60 ml. Okay, this is 1/3 cup, means it is more than that 60 ml, that is equal to 80 ml. Okay, we use these cups while making cakes to put milk or oil, whatever, isn't it? Here half cup is equal to 120 ml. 3/4 is equal to 180 ml and 1 cup is equal to 235 ml. Got this? We will study this. 1 liter means how many ml? Milliliters? 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. Okay? Half liter means how many milliliter? Half of 1 liter, half of 1000, that is nothing but 500 milliliter. Next, quarter liter. Quarter means half of half liter or half of 500 milliliter, that is nothing but 250 ml. Right? Now here 3/4 liter means 3 times quarter liter. 3 times quarter means 25, 3 are 75, isn't it? Means 250 multiplied by 3, that is 750 ml. That is called 3/4 liter. Got this, students? Okay. Now tell me, how many quarters of milk are required to fill 1 liter milk can? You can see here 1 liter milk can, and you can see this also. This is 1/4. 1/4 means 250 ml. Okay. Now tell me. Yes, 1/4, 2/4. We have to use here. You are right. We have to use here 4 quarters. Okay. Then it becomes 1 liter. If you have a quarter bottle, okay, and if you have a 1 liter bottle, then you can make this experiment in front of your mummy. Okay, you take 1 liter bottle and a quarter liter bottle, otherwise 250 ml bottle. Okay, and when you pour 250 ml 4 bottles in that 1 liter can or 1 liter bottle, then it fills. Got this, students? Now see here, we use some liquids or some things that we use less than liter. For example, see, this is 5 ml. This is medicine we take about 5 ml and all that, correct? And a glass, a milk glass, that measures nearly 150 ml. And a tea or coffee, that is of 100 ml, or juice. Got this, students? See this, liters. Okay, you can see here carton of 1 liter milk. You can see here a bucket full of water, that is of 15 liter. And this is oil, of 5 liter bottle. Okay, 5 liter means 5000 milliliter, isn't it? You know that 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. So 5 liter is equal to 5 into 1000, isn't it? So 5000 milliliter. Okay. You can see here cold drink bottles, that is 1 liter, half liter and 200 ml. We see these all in the markets, isn't it? See some more. Oil pouches, 1 liter, half liter. Half liter means 500 ml. 1 liter means 1000 ml, isn't it? Now you can see here oil cans. First one is of 20 liter capacity. Second one is of 10 liter capacity. And the last one is of 5 liter capacity. We see all these in the markets, isn't it? Now write capacity and volume of each. See students, here I will show you the pictures here. Okay. Now we have to write capacity of these jars and we have to write volume of the liquid. Again listen properly. Capacity of the jar and volume of the liquid. Got this? Now we will go through one by one. First one, capacity of the first jar. You can see here the capacity is the maximum holding capacity. See, this is capacity. So that is 1000 ml, isn't it? What about the second one? The capacity is 2000 ml. You can read here. What is the capacity of the third measuring jar? That is also 1000 ml. Right? Now we will go through the volume. See the first jar. What is the volume of this liquid? See, this is volume of the liquid here. This is 250, 300, 350. So 350 volume. Okay, in the second one, this is 1000, this is 1500. One line less means it is 1400 ml. Got this? And here you can see this is 500, this is 600, this is 700. Is it? Sorry, 500, 550, 600. This is 600. So 600 ml. Students, I want to make the concept clear about the difference between the capacity and the volume. Okay, this is the main thing. Capacity means the amount that the jar can hold, maximum. Okay, and volume means the liquid is up to what mark, that is the volume. Okay. Three more jars are there. We have to find out the capacity and the volume. Okay, see the first jar, that is capacity is how much? See, 2000 ml means 2 liter capacity. And what about this one? That is 1000 ml means 1 liter. Correct? This is also of 2000 ml means 2 liter capacity. Now come on, help me to find out the volume of these liquids. Yes, in the first jar this is 1000 and this is 1100. So 1100 ml. Okay, here. Next one, here 250 and 1 less to 500, that is 450, isn't it? 450 ml. And here you can see 1500 and 1006, 1700, 1800. So the volume is 1800 ml. I think you understand properly about the capacity and the volume. isn't it? Students, we have 5000 ml blood in our body. 5000 ml means 5 times 1000 ml means 5 times 1 liter. That is 5 liter, isn't it? In our body, 5 liters of blood is there. Is equal to, see this measure. This is of 5 liter. Okay.
Thank you very much for being a part of this lesson. Please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get the new updated videos.